Ducati came, Ducati saw, and Ducati is about to conquer a new motorcycle segment, the single-cylinder Supermotard. And in this video, we get immersed in it. I have a critical piece of information before you order, so please watch the full video. Let's do work. By the way, if you like unique motorcycles, cars, and man stuff, then be sure to slam that subscribe, because that's exactly what we immerse you in here. It would be cool if you would hit the thumbs up and drop a comment below. And if you'd like to see some of the coolest guy tech, check out my Amazon storefront, link below. I love you guys. In one of life's highlights, Ducati created a whole new motorcycle and entered a whole new segment, introducing the 2024 Ducati Hypermotard 698 Mono. At the heart of this box of fireworks is the new most powerful single-cylinder engine in the world, basically strapped to a feather on two wheels, which is a formula for non-stop adrenaline. But unlike my 240 horsepower Street Fighter, which lovingly punches you in the face with pleasure, the Hyper 698 is, amazingly, for both experienced Supermotard riders and with a suite of amazing new electronics. This bike will literally guide you to learn how to be a Supermotard rider. This is groundbreaking. We'll talk about this in a few, but this bike literally helps you to learn to drift and wheelie with a wheelie assist feature. What was that sound? My jaw dropping the floor and my mind being blown simultaneously. Okay, I'm excited. Do I sound excited? This is my excited voice. Okay, pull yourself together, Brian. You're embarrassing me. What do you mean me? I am you. Shut up before they hear us. There is no us, you psycho. You complete me. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. Now let's get back to the video. Anyway, inheriting perfect genes from Big Brother Panigale and its engine, the Super Quattro Mono, and electronics and chassis, you have a bike that leapfrogs the whole Supermotard segment, thereby massively raising the bar on what you can now do on a Supermotard track or on the street. A single cylinder could never rev to 10,000 RPM, they said, to which Ducati replied, "Hold my Desmodromic system." This bike revs over 10,000 RPM to 10,250 to be exact, an achievement never seen before. Ducati interrupted the room and said, "What are you clapping at? We're not done here, we're Ducati. How about we also smash the horsepower and torque limits? Physics doesn't apply to us. Physics?" Also introducing the most powerful single-cylinder engine at 77.5 horsepower and 46.5 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, wait a minute, we have a development here. Luigi Terminioni called from heaven and said we will not suffer a horsepower of under 80 on this platform. Our exhaust adds 7 to that number, bringing total power to a groundbreaking 85 horsepower and 50 pound-feet of torque. And by the way, shaves off an additional 3.3 pounds, effectively making this motorcycle negative 10 pounds. Luigi then hung up, high-fived Antonio Ducati and his sons, and continued tuning God's motorcycle, the biggest Multistrada the universe has ever seen. That not enough for you? How about a Desmo surface at 18,000 miles and oil service at 9,000? That'll help you bear the upfront investment in this bike, which we'll talk about later. Ducati borrows tech from multiple Apex Predator bikes to make this magic work, using refined materials such as an aluminum cylinder barrel instead of steel, which Ducati derived from the 1299 Super Leggera. Or how about magnesium alloy used in the alternator clutch and head covers? The new Mono also sets another benchmark on how it limits vibration, with twin counterbalancing shafts in the crankcase, fully balancing primary forces and reducing vibration, especially on the handlebar and foot pegs. The gearbox is another race-inspired component with a gear ratio modeled on that of the Panigale V4, enabling a long first gear to take corners at low speed and then rocket out of the corner on the way out. Smooth gear shifts are facilitated by its hydraulically controlled slipper and self-servo power-assisted multi-disc wet clutch, try saying that even once, equipped with anti-hop tech when downshifting. And get this, it was developed to facilitate drifting when entering a corner. No, not controlling drifting, facilitating it. Ducati, you have outdone yourself and everyone else. What's next, Ducati? What's next? Making a better peanut butter and fluff sandwich? I think not. I wouldn't put it by you. Or even better than peanut butter and fluff 2.0, how about we make the weight of this motorcycle a welterweight 333 pounds? I'm not kidding you. When I was young and in much better shape, I might add, I could literally bench press 2 of these motorcycles. 333 pounds wet with 85 horsepower. Boys and girls, this is going to be fun. They achieve this by removing a little bit of weight from literally everything on the motorcycle, from the Brembo brake systems with 17% lighter front discs, to the Marzocchi lightweight upside-down forks, which are fully adjustable just like the socks in the rear, to the lightweight alloy rims coming in at near spoke levels of weight, but with more performance. This thing is like a butterfly on nitrous. I can't wait to ride it. And there are no other Supermotards with the front-end precision unique to this Mono, making this fun on the road, on track, on dirt, and even in the city. You want to go off-road or get your knee down on this bike, Ducati leaves that choice to you. This thing turns even a boring ride to the post office into a true adventure. The bike is beautiful and stylish, of course, with a high flat seat for moving your body around more easily, a high front fender, sharp tail, and rear plate bracket, which will admittedly immediately be replaced for a tail tidy, and all of these highlight the bike's super motard style. Like my Hyper 950, we get a similar LED up front with cool DRL and the double C light signature echoed on the rear tail lights. Also, like my Hyper 950, we get another drool-inducing RVE livery, further rounding out that street art sexiness. You have a whole host of Ducati's electronic suite here: Bosch cornering ABS, engine braking control, traction control, wheelie control, power launch, and quick shifter, which is standard on the RVE model. And serving it up to your eyes is a cool 3.8-inch white LCD screen with black background, allowing quick reads of the vitals. Ducati's 4 ABS levels are where some serious magic happens, allowing the slide-by brake function, effectively making you a drifting hooligan with built-in safety guidelines. Want to ease up those guidelines? You can progressively lower this setting until you get more and more comfortable with your hooliganism. Seriously, this is a motorcycle that allows, and I quote, allows, safe drifting. This same strategy is used for the wheelie control, where you can set it to max, or allow small wheelies, or you can hit level 1 and have a little bit more fun, or you can use wheelie assist. What's that, you say? Something that allows you to do, and I quote, safe and controlled wheelies. If you know how awesome that is, then you know. If you don't, now you do. This is literally one of the top reasons for wanting this bike. I've been teaching myself to power wheelie on my Hyper 950, but I'm always a bit scared. I feel the much lighter mono with its new wheelie assist will help me eventually get to 12 o'clock more safely. Who am I kidding? I'd just be happy with 45 degrees. So, quick and important call out, boys and girls, before you order your bike. I know that many of us are drawn to this bike because of the wheelie assist, so listen up. The software map for wheelie assist is available only as a software accessory that you have to order for $390, a small price to pay for Euphoria, by the way, and also is only available if you have the full Terminioni exhaust system installed, which is another $2,900, okay? So you need the wheelie assist accessory and the full Terminioni system to get the wheelie assist function. So don't forget to order accordingly. And speaking of ordering, you can get a mono for a reasonable $12,995 US or an RVE for $14,495. And when you add the $2,900 for the full Terminioni system and $390 for the wheelie assist app, you're looking at $17,775 before taxes and fees. Expensive, but this is literally a cutting-edge Ducati. And can I just say how happy I am that Terminioni is back? Akrapovic is great and all, but Terminioni. Ducati's goal is always to heighten the riding fun, and I think they've really hit the mark here, and then split that arrow with another arrow, and then a few more arrows after that. Great job, Ducati. I already ordered one of these, so keep it locked in here to Ducati Diaries to see your humble correspondent learn to go full hooligan. Alright, boys and girls, keep it locked in. Until then, always remember the motto, always be kinder than necessary, and I will see you in the next one.